Action Network's letter campaign tool comes preloaded with data for you to have your activists send letters to governors, the U.S. House, U.S. Senate, and state legislators. Sometimes, though, you may want to run campaigns where your activists send letters to other targets, like a county council or a school board. For that, you can load in a list of custom targets. To start adding your targets, go to the Start Organizing menu and select Custom Targets. Select which list you're working with, and then click the blue Add New Targets button. Here's where you'll upload a list of your targets. For this to work correctly, it's imperative that you follow our formatting. So, click here to download a sample file with all the correct column headings, and then fill in the appropriate data. Let's look at what that sample file looks like. The first column is for title. This is the title we should use to address people, like chairman. Then you'll add first and last name and a zip code. Tell us what email address that we should send the letters to for each target, and use M and F to indicate the gender of your target. We'll use this for pronouns and the like. Leave that field blank if your target doesn't have a gender, or if you don't know their gender and want us to just say them instead of he or she. If you're targeting people outside the United States, then you'll want to fill in this country column using the 2-letter country code. If this column is blank, we'll assume that the target is in the United States. Let's go back to the upload page. Once you've created your list of targets, click here to add the file from your computer. Give your list of custom targets a title. This is how your list will be identified alongside the lists for Congress, etc. And then when you're ready, click the Save and Upload button. That'll bring us back to the list of custom target uploads. You'll see the date that your custom list was added, and next to that, the number of targets you've loaded in. This will count up until it reaches the number of records you uploaded, but sometimes you may need to click refresh in order for that number to go up. See, now it says 3. To the left here, you'll see an X. Click here if you want to delete a list of custom targets. And if you ever need to look at what the list was that you loaded in, click this little arrow, and it will start a download of your spreadsheet. Lastly, if your group is part of a network, you'll also see a blue button that says Send to Children. This allows you to send a list of custom targets down to all of the subgroups below you in your network. Your subgroups, or child groups, will then be able to use that list in their own letter campaigns. When you create a letter campaign, you'll select which universe you want to send to. Select your custom list from the drop-down menu. To learn more about creating letter campaigns, please watch that video tutorial. And if you have any questions about adding custom targets or any of our other features, please visit help.actionnetwork.org.